it's me, Nico Omi, the craziest Nintendo gamer on YouTube. Got ya. Hello everyone, it's me, Nico Omi, and today we're reporting on the Switch's Netflix-like classic game service is a rare example of Nintendo listening by Jason Schreier on Kotaku. So as you know, on my YouTube channel, I like to go on the source. I like to go through all the different sources online when a new Nintendo bit of info is set out to the world. So we're on Kotaku right now. We're going to read this report and we're going to talk about it. We're also going to go straight to Nintendo and see what their words are. But it's really, really exciting. The new Nintendo Switch, the online system, it's kind of like a Netflix. Like you can go and rent games, or not rent games, but you get the subscription. You can play basically any NES classic game. It's like really, really, really cool. So we're going to read about it. You're going to learn about it. It's going to be fun. And we're going to read some comments. I always love reading the comments. So the noun Nintendo can now be used as an adjective. Come on, English. Okay. When a company makes players download a separate smartphone app for a voice chat, that's Nintendo. Friend codes, very Nintendo. Not making Metroid Prime 4, so Nintendo. Oh. Jason is mad at Nintendo. Okay, let's continue. But last night, the company behind the Switch made a move that was resoundingly un-Nintendo. It actually listened to fans. Okay, there is this big misconception that Nintendo, doesn't listen to fans, and they're very old-timey. And even though they are kind of traditional in a lot of sense, they listen to fans. If they didn't listen to fans, they wouldn't have made the Switch. Their fans love their handheld. They love their home console. They bonded the two together. They love Pokemon. Pokemon still gets fed out. They love Mario. A lot of people were begging for a new 3D Mario game like Mario 64. We're getting Mario Odyssey. People wanted an open world Zelda. We got an open world Zelda. People wanted Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They wanted a port that would be modified and put on the Switch because people didn't get the Wii U. They listened to fans and they gave them that. I think they listened to fans a lot more than it sounds like. But anyways. In January, when first detailing how the Switch's online services will work, Nintendo said it would give out a free classic NES or SNES every month game that would have online play added. When pressed for details, the company explained that each of those games would, in fact, only remain free for a month. If anyone wanted to keep playing a game after that, Nintendo said they'd have to buy it. Fans are frustrated by what they were saying. So Nintendo move. As Kotaku, okay, we don't care about. Okay, Nicholas Payne, I'm sure you're a great guy. We need to get to the news, not the old news. So, then Nintendo did something unusual. It listened. Last night's messaging was typical Nintendo, requiring a Kotaku request for clarification to find out exactly what was happening. But the news was widely cheered. Not only will the Switch's online service be significantly cheaper than its competition, $20 a year, that's insanely cheap, it will give its subscribers access to a library of classic games, still enhanced with online play. Normal monthly releases, you don't have to worry about time running out. As long as you maintain your subscription, you can pay as much as you'd like, play as much as you'd like. So, yeah, so it's kind of like a Netflix for Nintendo games. Okay, we're going to look at the... Okay, so this is the actual report. The other report I was reading was just the opinions on it. So, Nintendo Switch's online service will cost $20 a year and will launch at some point in 2018, the publisher said today. Playing Switch games online will be free until the service launches. You can also get a 1-month subscription for $4 and a 3-month subscription for $8. Guys, this is completely budget. It's like $60 a year for the Nintendo, or for PS4 or Xbox One. So this is really cheap. So yeah, that's really nice. We're gonna read Nintendo's next, but as Nintendo previously said, voice chat and online lobby features won't be available on the Switch itself. Instead, you'll have to use them through a smartphone app that Nintendo says will be launched this summer. Our new decade smartphone device app will connect the Nintendo Switch and invite friends to play online, set play appointments, and chat with friends during online matches in compatible games, all from your smart device. So it'll be available to download in 2017. So the thing about this, a lot of people are complaining about this whole doing it through your phone. And even though I do agree it's probably not the absolute best thing to do, everyone has a smartphone, so it's one of those things where it just sounds bad. It's not actually going to be bad, I don't think. And the fact that it's only $20, some things have to compensate. The Nintendo Switch is very, very, very good price-wise, so there are some things you have to sacrifice in order for the price to be well. And I really, really, really think this is it's not a bad idea like people are portraying it as. Nintendo adds that subscribers will get free versions of classic games with online features, citing Super Mario Bros. 3, Balloon Fight, and Dr. Mario as examples. Previously, Nintendo has said that subscribers will get access to a different game each month, but that plan appears to be changed. So, update at 9:50 p.m. Nintendo confirmed that this monthly plan is indeed changed. Nintendo Switch Online subscribers will have ongoing access to a library of classic games with added online play. Users can play as many games of the games they want, as often as they like, as long as they have an active subscription. That is fantastic. The fact that you'll be able to play any of these NES games that they're giving, or Super NES, and maybe they'll add in... Okay, here it is. Nintendo adds Nintendo Switch Online subscribers will be able to play a wide variety of classic games, including Super Mario Bros. 3, Balloon Fight, and Dr. Mario. More games will be announced at a later date. At launch, the classic game will include NES games. Okay, the classic library will include NES games. Super NES games continue to be under consideration, but we have nothing further to announce at this point. So, this is really, really, really cool. The fact that you can go on your Nintendo Switch, pay $20 a year, that's less than $2 every single month, right? Yeah. About $1.70, $1.80 a month. That's fantastic. So you have the whole online features, you get to play online, you get the whole smartphone app, and you get to play any single NES game they have in their library for free as much as you want. Honestly, the $1.80, like the NES, I would say $5, honestly. Like, well, if you think about the NES Classic, that was, what, like $60? This is basically an NES Classic, but Netflix version of it. So say I think $3, $4, $5 would be a reasonable amount just for the NES feature. We're getting all that NES feature with online subscriptions and discounts on other games and such for $1.80 a month, which is crazy. So this is very, very good. I can imagine all the comments are going to be like, okay, this is a smart idea. No one has thought about it yet. Like the Netflix for video games. So Fitz says, so it's the Netflix of classic games. Jason Schur, the writer, says, sure seems like it, although we'll have to wait and see how decent a library Nintendo offers. I also hope this whole service is a supplement to proper virtual console rather than a replacement. I hope eventually they'll add like Game Boy games and Super NES and GameCube and N64 and all that, but we'll see. I'm going to be grateful for whatever we get, because this is a really smart and fun idea. Okay, there's not many comments, but this is really, really, really positive, I say. There's 321 comments. Well, let's read a couple more. This is really, 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 really cool. Just reading through this is so cool. LOL. So the big three have neared their final phases, solidifying their practice for charging online access to multiplayer games. At least the price is reasonable. Gosh, I miss PC gaming. So apparently there's a Steam Gold going on, so we'll see what that's all about. Could be interesting if the software catalog is wide. I like PS Plus, and many love the Xbox Live Gold. The discounts pay for themselves if you end up buying games like $100 plus a year on software, but knowing 10 beeping years of virtual console, don't count on it. The whole Xbox Live and PS Plus seemed cool. I had PS Plus and Xbox Live at one point. Not the same time, but at one point, and they were nice. Just a little expensive because for Nintendo games, I always play on them, but my PlayStation 4 games, I don't really play on it as much. But if I want to pop open a game of Overwatch, you know what I mean? I have to pay like $10 to get online, which is kind of absurd. So, yeah, I don't know. I like that it's cheap like this. I don't need crazy advantages, if that makes sense. I just need to play my games online. So, thanks for watching. For more Nintendo news, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button right there, or watch this video, or this video, whichever one you find more entertaining. Just hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it.